The author's purpose. Why does an author write?
Hello, SMS families. If you were unable to attend our family learning workshop on last night, fear no more because we have an awesome webinar for you to catch up on any of the information that you missed. Yesterday's lesson was on the author's purpose. We hope you enjoy the webinar.
The learning goals for this lesson is to understand how the author's point of view affects the text, to understand and identify different purposes of a text, and to examine the author's purpose in writing. What is the purpose? Did you know that everything you read has a purpose? When an author writes something, a book, magazine, textbook, newspaper article, he or she chooses his or her words for a purpose. What is the author's point of view? Have you ever noticed that no two people tell a story in exactly the same way? Each person picks different things to emphasize. That's why the point of view is so important, because it is the perspective from which a story is told. The literature that you will read will usually be told in either the first or third person. In the first person point of view, the story is told by one of the characters. And in the third person point of view, the story is told by the narrator, who is not a character in the story. What is the purpose? The author's purpose is the reason that he or she has for writing a selection. There are 4 basic reasons an author might choose to write. 1 is to persuade, 2 is to inform, 3 is to entertain, and 4 is to describe. The author's purpose. To persuade. If the author's purpose is to persuade, the author will want you to believe in his or her position. Persuasive pieces are usually nonfiction. With persuasive pieces, it is clear on the author's point of view if he or she is for or against something. Take a look at the video to see what it means to persuade someone.
Filter water because it's better for your body.
The author's purpose. To inform. If the author's purpose is to inform, you will learn something from the selection. Information pieces use one or more of the following: facts, details, places, events, and people. The author's purpose. To entertain. If the author's purpose is to entertain, that is exactly what he or she is trying to do: entertain. Entertainment pieces are usually fictional stories that uses humor and playful language. Check out the video.
Coming to the stage, the comedy sensation is Wyatt. Yeah! All right, y'all. Let's get it started. Why did the man put his money in the freezer? You give up? He wanted some cold, hard cash. What do you get when you cross a snowman? with a vampire. Uh-oh, a frostbite. Where do polar bears go and vote, y'all? Where? The North Pole. Where do bees go to the bathroom? The BP station. Thank you very much. Have a great night. Have a great night.
The author's purpose: to describe. Authors write to convey a picture or feeling to an audience. You will find this in narratives, poetry, and journals. Check out the video on describing.
Playing the game Taboo is a great way for you to understand how to find or identify descriptive terms while reading a story. Let me give you an example. I want you to try to guess this word. It's an insect. It's known to people as being very lucky. It's orange, red, has black spots. What is it? If you guess the ladybug, you're right. See how easy it is to find words that can describe what you're talking about instead of just saying a ladybug? You said the insect, lucky, orange, spots, and black. Taboo is a great way to learn how to identify descriptive terms in a story.
How to determine the author's purpose. First, find the main idea in the passage. What is the passage mainly about? Second, think about the details. Pay attention to facts, ideas, and examples. Third, think about the words the author chooses. Do they tell how something looks? Do they provide specific information? Are they opinions? Are they light and humorous? And fourth, what does the author want you to feel, learn, think, believe, or do? This is the author's purpose. Let's practice. Let's practice. Let's practice. Determine the author's purpose. Read the following passage. As you read, pay attention to the key details and specific words the author uses in the passage. Think about what the author is trying to tell you. Then determine the author's purpose. Passage 1. A langur is a monkey that lives in India and Asia. Their favorite food is a leaf. Therefore, its nickname is a leaf monkey. Their bellies protrude or stick out because of their intestines. They can get as large as 30 inches and weigh as much as 30 pounds. Can you identify the author's purpose? The author wrote this passage to A. Inform, B. Persuade, C. Entertain, or D. Describe. The correct answer is A. Inform. The main idea of the story is about the langur monkey. One detail in the story is the langur monkey can get as large as 30 inches and weigh as much as 30 pounds. The author's purpose is to inform you about langur monkeys. Passage 2. I was determined to get in the house, so I immediately started searching for a key. Doesn't everyone have a hidden key somewhere outside under a rock or a doormat? As I am crawling around in the shrubbery, Dwayne said, Denise, I don't want to discourage you, but I believe someone would have told us about a hidden key. Can you identify the author's purpose? The author wrote this passage to A. Inform, B. Persuade, C. Entertain, or D. Describe. The correct answer is C. Entertain. The main idea is about two kids trying to get into a house. A detail from the story is Dwayne tells a joke. I believe someone would have told us about a hidden key. The author's purpose is to entertain the readers with a funny story about two kids. Passage 3. Mozo expresses the feelings of many Hawaiians who have now come to accept the tiger shark as part of the marine environment. I have no feelings of hatred against the shark, he says. I don't want revenge. I don't think they should be eliminated. We are not the masters of sea. If it were our territory, we'd been born with gills and fins. I was out there, a guest in the world. I just feel lucky he let me live. Can you identify the author's purpose? The author wrote this passage to A. Inform, B. Persuade, C. Entertain, or D. Describe. The correct answer is D. Describe. The main idea of the story is how Mozo feels about the tiger shark. One detail in the story is Mozo states, "I have no feelings of hatred against the shark." The author's purpose is to describe his feelings of acceptance towards the shark. Passage 4. Exercise is 100% beneficial, so there is no reason not to. Exercise can help your body in so many ways. It can prevent diseases, keep your body in shape, and decrease stress. You could exercise anywhere, at home, work, at the gym, and in the park. It only takes an hour out of your day to exercise. So get up, be active, exercise, and have fun. Can you identify the author's purpose? The author wrote this passage to A. Inform, B. Persuade, C. Entertain, or D. Describe. The correct answer is B. Persuade. The main idea is exercise is 100% beneficial. A detail in the story is exercise can prevent diseases, keep your body in shape, and decrease stress. The author's purpose is to convince people to exercise. Remember these helpful hints to determine the author's purpose. 1. Identify main ideas. What is the article or story mostly about? 2. Look at the important details. In nonfiction, pay attention to facts and examples. Look for opinions and reasons. In fiction, notice what characters do or say. 3. Think about word choices. Look for emotional or persuasive language, descriptive, vivid, or emotional words, or definitions or technical terms. And 4, figure out what the author wants you to learn, understand, do, or feel. I hope this webinar was very helpful to you and gives you great knowledge and explains exactly what the author's purpose means. Have a wonderful day, and if you have any questions, feel free to email me.